Today we find ourselves visiting the East Martello Museum here in Key West, Florida. Inside this museum is Robert the Doll. If the name Robert the Doll does not ring a bell, maybe Chucky from Child's Play does, because Robert the Doll is rumored to be the real-life inspiration for that killer doll. Well, not the killings, but technically the hauntings. Real-life inspiration for Child's Play behind this wall.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. A bad luck's always coming my way.
It's been raining most of the day here, and the courtyard is flooded. We actually think it adds to it and makes it look even more beautiful. I kind of want to go run through the wall. Come and visit Robert the Doll. Remember, you need to ask Robert's permission before you take his photo. We weren't taking any chances, and we did just that, even before we turned on the cameras. And there he is, looking even more beautiful in person than what we imagined. Robert the Doll. This is amazing. You are amazing, Robert.
The story goes that Robert was made by a house servant and that she was a practitioner of voodoo. Now the rumor is that she was mistreated by the family, the Otto family, and that she put a curse on the doll that was given to the son. He loved the doll so much he named him after himself. Thank you, Robert.
Now the interesting thing about this, people writing to Robert, a lot of people have come here and didn't heed the warning and took photos without asking him, and they felt that he cursed them over time, so they wrote to Robert asking for forgiveness. What are you writing, Jessica? Thank you, Robert, for allowing us to tell your story. Much love. The Grim Life Collective. Because of Robert's unusual size, a lot of people think that Robert the Doll was fashioned, made to look like the little boy that he was made for. Put in a sailor outfit, and a little stuffed lion comes with him. I know we're all familiar with children who misbehave and blame what they did on imaginary friends, but what if, just what if, that imaginary friend was real, or a ghost, or a cursed object? With Robert the Doll in the house, a lot of unexplainable things happened, and the little boy who people blamed it on would say that Robert did it. The little boy's parents often heard crying and screaming coming from their son's bedroom. And whenever they went to go check on him, they often found their boy, Robert, cowering and crying in a corner, blaming Robert for doing bad things. Sitting behind Robert is this little proclamation from the city of Key West stating that October 17th is Robert the Enchanted Doll Day. And when it comes to a gift shop, they have some pretty awesome things. Blame it on Robert. I wish we can have that hanging in our house. So we are big magnet fans. So the toss-up is between that one, which is the close-up of his head. It says Robert the Doll, Key West, or this one over here. I don't know. I kind of like the one where it's the whole entire body. You found another one over there?
Yeah, because I wanted it to say Robert the Doll on it, and you like the full body. That's almost full body.
So that's like the best of both. I say we get that.
Yeah.
All right, Jessica, what did you think of the East Martello Museum here in Key West and finally meeting Robert the Doll?
The museum, I think, is really sweet. It has some local history, some other fascinating stories that I didn't expect, which are actually really cool and a little bit morbid. To be honest with you, I got myself worked up for meeting Robert. I didn't expect to feel any kind of way, but as soon as I was in his presence, I started getting nervous. And I don't know if that's me or him, but I actually really enjoyed it. I think it's cool to come and check out.
I can't tell you exactly when it was when I first learned of Robert the Doll, but I've always wanted to come down here and meet him. The furthest point of Florida here in Key West. And instead of a magnet, we got Robert the Doll. It's not Robert the Magnet that you meet in there. You actually meet Robert the Doll, so it only makes sense to put him in the Grim Life Collective. I thought it was everything that I imagined it would be. I just hope, well, we asked him if it was okay if we took his picture and did a YouTube video on him. We didn't feel bad in any way, shape, or form, so I think we're good. Fingers and bones crossed. If you ever find yourself visiting Key West, Florida, this is the most photographed house here in Key West, or so they say. It's called the Artist House. And for the purpose of our video in searching out Robert the Doll locations, this right here is where Robert Eugene Otto grew up, as well as where Robert the Doll caused so many problems. And like I said, it currently is a bed and breakfast. Right now, the Artist House is a no vacancy. I can only imagine that this place books up rather quickly. It's beautiful. And I must say, I really love that they are decorated for Halloween. Most of the houses here in Key West, we've noticed, are not, sadly. But this makes sense. That's beautiful too. It's just a quick stop, but a stop nonetheless. Now, it's time to go to the old Key West Cemetery to visit the grave, the actual final resting place of Robert Eugene Otto himself. We saw the doll. Now let's go see the man, or at one point, the little boy. Right here in the back of the Otto family plot, you'll find the final resting place of Robert Eugene Otto, artist, October 25th, 1900 to June 24th, 1974. It's crazy to think that the boy behind Robert the Doll, the second part of the haunt of Robert the Doll, is buried right here as an old man.
I know that the origins of the story were pretty rough, especially as a child, but thank you for enduring and giving us one of the longest urban legends involving a doll.
Wherever I come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always a coming.